What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be doing two things. First, we're going to be installing some new smoked taillights on my 2017 Toyota Tacoma, and second, we're going to be showing you all my favorite mods that I've done in my truck so far. And we've made a video on them already, but I think it would be cool if we added them all together in a list. So without further ado, let's get started. So here's the deal. One of my old taillights got busted. I'm not sure how, but it was time for an upgrade anyway. And then these new smoked LED taillights from vide, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but they had great reviews on Amazon, and I think the smoked finish is going to look so much better on than my clear ones on my white truck. And installation is super simple. It's just 2 bolts holding the housing in. All you do is unplug the connectors, swap them over to the new lights, and then bolt them back in. So my old tail light had an incandescent bulb for the reverse light, but my new one is all LED, so that's great. So now let's put this one in and compare the two. Yes, love the way this looks.
Yeah, it's gonna look good on a white truck. I think the smoked tail lights look best on a white truck. You gotta line up those 2 little plugs. Should kind of snap in. Might be hitting a wiring harness. Just barely snug it, then use the ratchet, because you'll break the plastic. You just don't want to ever go too tight with that automatic ratchet. Alright, so we got this one installed. That's a lot different than the other one. So this one has the reverse light down here. Reverse light on this one is this strip right here. And then the blinker looks like that versus the blinker on this one. So it is a bit different. I like it though. It looks good against a white truck.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it looks good with our black bumper we just installed also.
Yeah, I like that.
Stands out with my white truck that I have.
So I was getting that installed. So at my house, this is called, I don't know what happened to that, Daddy. That wouldn't be. I didn't do that, Daddy. So if you got a teenager, you know what I'm talking about. It's strange the damage that happens, like the busted bumper that he had, the tail light. Never their fault. Always just mysteriously happens.
Alright, so here's the tail lights, both of them installed. I think it looks really good. I think it looks good with my black bumper, black letters, black tires, and with my white truck. It really makes it stand out. I think I'm gonna make these Tacoma letters black. That will go with my black theme, because I'm not really a chrome fan. But how do you like it?
I like it a lot. If you get these, just double check the laws in your state. I think there's a couple states that you can have the darkened tail lights. Louisiana's a little bit vague on it, but just double check your law. You can just Google it and pull it up, but definitely check that first, because it does make the truck look a lot better with the smoked out tail lights.
I think it looks way better than my clear ones I had. And we'll have these linked in the description below, so make sure you go check them out. Alright, so now that we got my taillights installed, let's get into my favorite mods in this truck, and let's start from the front and then work our way to the back. So first up is my grill. It's the TRD Pro grill, and my original grill was chrome, and I'm not a big chrome fan, so this black grill really cleans up the front end and just makes it look so much better. It's a simple swap and makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it wasn't very hard. I can't remember, we installed it a while back. It's just a few bolts. We got, I think, a video on every single thing you're gonna see today. You could just search in the description all the past videos, the playlist, but it was super easy to install.
Next is the MotoFab 3-inch front and 2-inch rear lift kit. This is as big as you can go with just blocks before needing a new suspension parts. Install was straightforward, 3-inch spacer on top on the struts and then 2-inch blocks under the rear leaf springs. And we did get an alignment afterward and everything was still good, so no issues at all.
Yeah, so this is the spacer on front. So all you do is pop out this spring, add that to the top. And like Tyler said, if you go higher than that, then you got to start changing all these parts out. And just doing that kept it super easy. Didn't mess up the geometry, didn't throw it out when they did the alignment. And then the rear is only 2 inches. And it's that block right there. So that's super easy to do.
So with that lift, I was able to go with fuel Maverick 17-inch wheels and bigger tires. They were 265/17, and the stance looks aggressive but still drives great, and it's one of my favorite upgrades for sure.
Yeah, we got these from, what was the name of the place?
Custom Offsets.
Custom Offsets, and they come mounted. The tires are mounted on the rims. And I think we still, look in the description, we have a discount code if you order from them. And I might email everyone, see if we can get discount codes. I don't know if they're going to email us back, but a lot of times they do, and they offer discounts. So check the description. All right, so next we put a Miller cat shield on. It's basically like a stainless steel cage that goes around your catalytic converters, and it keeps the meth heads from stealing your cats. It's kind of a big thing around here. A lot of people getting their catalytic converters stolen. So let me show you how that is. And we also have another video on how to install that too that you can look up. All right, so this is it. It's a stainless steel cage. It just kind of bolts around all your catalytic converters. It keeps a Sawzall from fitting in there and then pulling it out. And it has these locking screws. Not too many people coming to steal cats gonna have a screwdriver with that on it. So I know this is not a pretty glamorous mod, but it's something that's kind of necessary around here. So another thing you might want to consider getting.
Next is this off-road bumper. It's solid steel and it looks great, and it was very cheap compared to others, and it's one of my favorites upgrades so far. And we made a video a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 videos ago, so make sure you go check that out. We did a full install on that. So moving on to our next upgrades. All right, that's everything I've done with the outside, so let's move on to the inside, starting off with one of my favorites, and that is the 10-inch Handyman under-seat subwoofer. It's compact and it hits way harder than I expected and was actually very easy to install. We even found a shortcut for wiring, and I haven't seen anyone else do it. So if you grab one, watch our install video first. It saves a ton of time. Then I have the Oedro all-weather floor mats. These are laser measured. They fit perfectly, and honestly, every vehicle should have them. We put these in all our builds that we do. They just save so much time cleaning. Now moving on to the final touches I have inside of my Tacoma is this TRD Pro shift knob. I really love it because it has the red accent to it, and I added all these red cup holder inserts. I really like that. Also with this center console organizer, has the red. I love it. So definitely recommend getting the center console organizer, the TRD Pro shift knob, and the cup holder inserts. And then also I got this glove department organizer. It pulls right out like this, and then you can add stuff on the bottom, top, sides. Just definitely recommend this. You just make stuff so much neater. Everything will be linked in the description below, but I think that's everything for the interior and outside. So those are my favorite mods on my Tacoma so far, and hard to believe, if you remember, I bought this truck wrecked from a junkyard a couple years ago, I think my freshman year of high school. So it's come a long way since. So let me know down in the comments below what mods I should add next to my Tacoma. I love just constantly adding stuff and changing my truck up how it looks. So I think right now I'm looking to get some new headlights. I want to change the way that looks. But leave your comments down below and make sure to follow us on Instagram at Swamp Boys Garage, and we'll see you in the next one.